Maciej Lasyk at Atmosphere Conference. And action. Hello there.
Hi.
Maciej, you're our speaker at Atmosphere Conference. How do you like the event?
You did a really great job. I've been to Velocity some time ago, and I must say that you did it, and you can really feel this velocity here in Poland, here in Warsaw. But you made a step further. I mean, come on, look at this, look at this cinema and all of this stuff. It's really great. I love to be here.
In your lecture, you speak about the security in the Node.js, in the applications based on Node.js. How does it look currently? Are developers aware of the dangers? Do they take steps to avoid them?
It's always about the people, because the people commit mistakes. So, it's about what kind of developers you have in your company. I mean, if they are aware of the threats, then they will know how to avoid them. But it's not always like that. There is a project, OSP, Open Web Application Security Project, which can lecture them how to omit those mistakes. So it's all about the people. And these days I think that good developers are rather educated, well educated, and they know what to do. And about juniors, you can always teach juniors.
Okay, so what juniors can do to secure their app?
Just read the Open Web Application Security Project.
Okay, so I will ask you more about this because you are supporting OSP.
Yeah.
OSP. Can you tell us more about this organization?
It's a great organization that gathers people around the world. Here in Poland, we got our Polish chapter of OSP. I gave one lecture last year. It was also about Node.js, but also about some other stuff. It was in Krakow, but for example, next week before the confidence, the security, which I think ProIDEA is organizing.
Yes, we are organizing.
Yeah, there will be one event just before that, organized by OSP, and I think that that's it. It's a really great community of people who contribute to this project, who create tools, who create ideas, etc., etc., and they share them, and then you can just connect with them, with those people, talk, and share your knowledge and experience.
Okay. Atmosphere Conference is about scalability optimization. I think it also is important in creating apps with Node.js.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Is scalability for Node.js hard?
No, honestly, scalability in Node.js is so simple that it can't be simpler. That's why it's very good for developers to read about it and to try, because there is this one module for clustering which you can just use, and you don't have to have any rocket science. It's not a rocket science. You don't have to have any extensive knowledge about the internals of CPU processing, etc. You just have to know how much threads of the CPU you have, and that's all. And I also talked about using of Docker containers there. Because it's another way to scale not only Node.js apps. This is another way. Containers and Docker is currently on hype, and I think that is also a topic that should be covered on events like this.
You work for the community. You support the open source projects. Fedora Project is an example here, very good. But what are other projects you support? What are you working now with?
Okay, let's start from Fedora Project.
Okay.
Because it's like that. There was this sentence: if you start contributing, then you have a second job. The other sentence was there is when you create family, then there is no open source contributions there. There is no place for that. It's not true. I got family, I got a kid, and I contribute. I contribute a lot. And starting from Fedora, I'm contributing there to a project called Fedora Docker Files. It's all about fun. If you want to start with Docker, if you want to know what Docker is and how it works, you can start right there, because there you can see how you can create the containers, what to do with them, and how do they interact with the environment. The other project, also Fedora one, is Fedora Account System. It's a web application to just log in to Fedora system. It's about security, a little bit about security. Nothing more about this project. It's something which is based on some old code, so nothing interesting here, sorry. Other projects, there are some, like Ganglia project for monitoring. I contribute there mainly as a supporter for guys who have some issues with configuring, installing, etc. And honestly, there are some other projects which I even don't remember. I just have some notifies on my email, and then I think, oh man, I should have this one.
Okay, so I wish you will have time to make more commits to those projects.
Sure.
Maciej Lasyk was our guest at Atmosphere conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you guys.